Hey, Manya, happy Friday.
Is
Happy
it already?
Halloween. The day after Halloween now.
Hey, we had Diwali, so it's the day after Diwali for us.
Ooh,
Hey, happy Diwali! Yeah,
happy Diwali. I don't know what that is.
yay! It's
Goblin
called
mode
it's
on.
called
Yeah,
it's
go
called
ahead.
the Festival of Lights, and it's basically a festival to celebrate the win of good over evil. So in that honor, people light a lot of candles and a lot of diyas and a lot of fireworks are you know used and stuff. So a celebration. So that's what it is. And a lot of good food also, obviously.
I think I have heard of
So
this. I think I know
Diwali,
about
yeah,
this, yeah.
yeah.
50%
So
off of Spirit Halloween Day. And 50% off Candy Day.
oh god.
Does
Um,
that count as, like, prevailing over the evils of price gouging on a holiday?
I'm
Which I would
afraid
consider
not.
pretty evil. No? Okay.
I am afraid not. The best thing though is that the local artisans who like hand make stuff, they get a lot of sales around this time.
Oh, that's nice.
So that is good. Yeah.
Support local
And
business.
yes, support local business. And it's fascinating what they come up with, like as decorations and stuff, you know, for as design for lamps, like earthen lamps and stuff for Diwali. It's a very awesome. And
That's
then
cool.
also all the henna ladies who
Oh,
apply
yeah,
henna,
yeah.
and then we have also called that we called we use colored powder to make designs on the floor. It's called rangoli. So all those people
Hello.
Welcome
also.
back to Dumb Fact Friday. Woo! Dumb Fact Yay! Dumb Fact Friday. Woo! Dumb Fact Yay! Dumb Fact Friday. Woo! Dumb Fact Yay!
It's going to be fun.
Hmm. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Dumb Fact Friday. Hopefully, I didn't yell in your ear. I was looking back at older videos, and apparently, when I was starting Debate Hub, and I was like, "Hello!" I was just like blasting the fucking audio. Oops.
Oops a daisy.
Oh, my
Ugh,
bad. My bad. My
your
bad.
bad? Okay. Okay,
Welcome back
no
to Dumb
worries,
Fact
no
Friday,
worries.
everybody. I'm Chesh. This is Manya, and today we're gonna talk about Dr. Disrespect, who has been like smashing his
News for
head
some
on
time.
every step down his descent into
Into
mediocrity, I
madness.
guess.
Yeah.
Madness. I don't
Uh,
know.
Several things happened with this individual. He saw success and then he saw downfall. We'll discuss what the success was. We can discuss what the downfall was and what's going on since then,
And a little
I
bit about
guess.
cancel culture, I think we're gonna end up talking about.
Yes, about cancel
Methinks.
culture. How?
Methinks.
Yeah. Yes. Because it's important because he had a lot of good deals with a lot of good social media platforms and
He
they
was at
didn't
the
go through.
NFL.
Yeah.
What was that last year, 2023?
Yeah. He was
He
there
was
kicking the ball.
performing, I guess. Is that what?
He
Is
was a
that a
guest. He was a guest kicker, if I'm not wrong.
right?
Like,
Right.
um,
Well,
well, and there are other YouTubers also good bigger YouTubers who have said that after what they saw or what they came across or what was revealed about him, they cannot unsee that and they cannot not change their opinions about him. So, which is fair in my opinion.
yeah,
And
that's usually how it works. If you find out new information about somebody, it's reasonable to change your opinion about them as a person.
and and also it's not just like it's rumors. Dr. Disrespect confirmed it himself.
Oh yeah, I've
Then
got
he
that right
changed.
here.
You got it? Okay, let's go. All right, let's
Yeah.
start with Dr. Disrespect first. He's a guy who
Mm.
was in the gaming community. Um,
Is
Dr.
in the gaming
Disrespect
community.
is in the gaming community. Dr. Disrespect is actually a character.
Mm.
And based on that character, he's um come up with certain brands and types of shows for himself. So that's him. And I think so. It was last year, not last year actually. It was 4 to 5 years ago that he was so successful that Twitch wanted to have a partnership with him.
Yep.
But then around that time, something happened and the partnership didn't go through, and he got banned from Twitch. And then Dr. Disrespect was, I'm gonna sue them, and something happened. They settled. We don't know. And then after a while, someone around that time when that whole settlement happened has said, I can't say anything, but something happened, something bad happened, and everybody was memeing them. They're like, why would you say something like this without anything to back it up? Which is fair, which is
Yeah.
fair. And then after a few years, I think so, maybe because there was an NDA, something came out, and then someone said, listen, if I think so, it was his own like original company, the Mindset Society, if I'm not wrong. One of those people, they came out and said, I can't work with you if you are being improper with a kid. And that's where everything just blew up. And that's when everybody knew that, okay, that was the reason why
I
Twitch
believe the
dropped him and
individual's name
banned
was
him.
Chris. Yeah.
Yeah. And then in turn, because he was banned from Twitch, he was banned from Discord also
Yeah.
because of that. That though, and then he didn't know what to do. Then he came on YouTube, and that's where he has been since. And there have been other controversies also with him with cheating on his wife. He made through that. I think so. He's still together with his partner. And
Yeah.
the main thing was that what came out was that he was having a chat with a minor in what's known as Whisper. It's an app that's given to Twitch
No, if
creators.
if you're on Twitch, you can Whisper, which is like just a messaging system that
Yeah,
exists within Twitch itself. So it's
Twitch
not
itself.
like, yeah, it's not anything additional to, but it is part of Twitch. So like
Yeah,
you can Whisper a creator, which is just it's just a DM. It's just DM. YouTube
it's
used to
called a
have it
Whisper.
a long time ago, but they got rid of it.
Yeah. So the thing was that it was not only that he was having a chat with the minor, he was planning, he was asking them about their plans at his another
So
meetup
let's
like
take
that
a
was
look
coming
at
up.
that because that's, again, this is not an accusation. This is something that Dr. Disrespect himself has
He confirmed
admitted to.
himself.
As you can
Yeah.
see right here, this is a tweet that he had put out. And I went over this as it was happening, so if you want to go and check out my video on it and see all of those details,
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find it and put it in the live chat.
yeah, go ahead and check that out. And I went through this whole statement and why this statement is good, what's bad about it, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
But the main thing we're going to
Yada
highlight
yada.
here is were there Twitch whisper messages with an individual minor back in 2017? The answer is yes.
Uh,
There you go. So we have a guy who was doing this, maybe still is doing this. I don't know if he's still on, if that's an ongoing issue. It's one of those things that doesn't seem to really ever go away for anybody. Like, you don't usually catch somebody doing this and then find out, oh no, they only did it once. I don't think I've ever seen an individual where a situation where that happens.
So Chesh, there were two. Well, there was a Dumbfake Friday, and then there was a 12-minute video.
Yeah.
Was it the 12-minute video?
Yeah,
The
yeah, yeah.
Disrespect versus Starfield? Yeah, okay, cool. I got it.
No, the Disrespect
Okay.
versus Starfield is that. Yeah, never mind. Never mind. There's just I've done a
Okay.
couple of videos about Doctor Disrespect in the past.
Yeah, go and check them out.
Yeah. Um. So Dextero had been sort of, I guess, breaking this story or tracking this story, I guess, for the most part. But this is like he then deleted this. He deleted that part. He edited it out and then tried to claim he was like playing 4D chess with the mainstream media, being like, haha,
Oh god, that was
they fell for my ruse. And it's like, what's the ruse? They reported on the thing you said. They didn't have to make anything up. You said this.
right.
It was so
it was
weird.
good. It was the same thing that NFT guy did, who recently got like fucking popped off from his own like company. What was it? Crypto Boy.
Yeah.
Crypto Boy. He also got like he also did something like that with Sam Bankman-Friedman and his
Yeah.
NFTs and stuff. He was like, "Oh, I knew it. I warned everyone to get out of it. I knew it. I tricked blah blah blah." And everybody was like, "Just stop, dude, just stop."
It reeks of just trying to muddy the waters for his fan base. That's what it reeks of to me. That, like,
It's
he
yeah,
said
something
this
to
and then he wants to pretend he's playing some kind of big giga-brained game, so his fans
yeah.
think that that was what his statement that he said was a fact. It wasn't actually a fact. It was just a ruse. But I don't know what the
Yeah.
ruse is supposed to be then, or in what way it was
And-
successful.
And why would you play such a risky ruse? In my opinion, that's a risky ruse. If you are labeled a pedophile or something, someone who's harmful towards children, people sought you out, and they'll make sure that you are not successful in life. And worse, you might get killed.
Your
also
responsible
happening.
adult mentors, great. Child predators, nope.
Nope.
It's not that hard. It's really not that hard. It's really straightforward. Where have all the good men gone, and where are all the gods?
That's the thing, right? With all the good men thing, right? It's like the good men say, we didn't do that, so why we? You didn't call them out either. You didn't stop them either, so yeah, you too.
There has
Simple
been
as
a
that.
lot of like Dr. Disrespect apologetics. And like we see that a lot. Like I've seen the same thing with Osmongold, right? Like not
Oh,
that I'm
yeah.
trying to say that Osmongold has done anything inappropriate with minors. That's not what I mean. But
No.
he said something very racist. He did something very wrong. He put out an apology video in which he says that he wasn't racist and he's not sorry. And that he's gonna keep doing it. And then everybody's just going on this apologetic train for this man, and I'm like, why? Why do we
Not need-
care?
Yeah,
why does this
it's-
person need to be protected from? But
That's also another thing, right? Like
Yeah.
big YouTubers and big creators like Dr. Disrespect and Osmongold. How far can they get away with such behavior, right? That's the
Dr.
question.
Disrespect Force evolved to do Dr. Damage Control.
Oh God, that was good. That was
Yeah,
a good
he had
one.
a
That was a good one.
he had an anti-trans rant to Dr. Disrespect did about Starfield. That was the video that I was covering. His little
and then we did-
anti-trans, anti-LGBTQ things. He's got MAGA stuff coming out now, because of course he does. Because as
Oh
soon
my
as you
God.
get caught, you grift to the right. Ain't that the way?
They
Ain't
will
that the
welcome you
play?
with open arms. Yeah. We did a Dump Pick Friday also on this one, if I'm not wrong.
Mhm.
And we covered this statement before also. We are just like kind of culminating all this today and
Yeah, getting
putting
it
a bow
together.
on it.
So I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
and
play this whole thing, but I do want, because it's 7 minutes, but I do want to play like maybe 2 minutes. So just let me know if you can hear it. Okay.
You know, when shit
can
like
hear it.
this happens over the weekend, and
This was on June 24th, so this was as that stuff all came out.
Mm.
it just kind of, it's like how many times can I I don't like I'm actually tired of being on social media, and I
So instead of addressing the issue of him being in DMs with a minor, claiming he was inappropriate with the minor, he is
Mhm.
like, how many times do I just don't want to be on social media anymore.
Me!
Ugh, ugh,
Don't point fingers at me or else I'm gonna go away. I'm
ugh.
going, Mom, I'm leaving the house. I'm running away.
Mom! Mom,
The
they're
mom's
being
like,
mean
yeah,
to be
okay,
on the
fine. And sips the
internet.
coffee.
Mom!
and I've expressed that over the years.
I'm gonna skip past him complaining about social media.
Yeah,
I don't know, like it's been drained out of me. It's been drained out of me.
Guys, I'm drained out of social media because I'm facing consequences and pushback for being weird with a minor in private.
Oh, you mean consequences
Being
for your
drained
actions?
out of
Oh, okay.
my family and I.
Your family and you, eh?
And I
Oh,
just
now
feel like
family.
you know, I had the mindset of let's just see what happens today. How we feeling?
What happens today? Oh yeah, how social media and your big YouTuber friends react to the news as it comes out. That's what are you talking about, Dr. Disrespect, you fucking idiot. Ay, 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 ay.
Fair enough. Someone
Um,
called Dr. Disrespect should be on the anti-social media.
And I'll tell you,
Listen,
I just
we have.
Uh,
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm just feeling
so funny.
burnt out.
He's just feeling burnt out,
Aw.
guys. Okay,
Deal
here's the
with it.
thing. Listen, you gotta set boundaries. You gotta get away. You gotta, like, if you're feeling stressed out and you're doing dumb things because you're stressed out all the time. But this sounds the exact same as fucking Osmongold.
Oh yeah.
If
it's,
you watched me talk about Osmongold, this sounds exactly the same. It is a non-apology that talks about how sad he is and how stressed out he is and how he's just dedicating too much to online, and it's straining his relationships.
This
And it's like,
is-
as opposed to
this
the
is
racist
him-
thing you said, as opposed to you're DMing with a minor. They're the
So
same.
this is him holding hostage the parasocial relationship he has built with his audience. That's
Right.
what this is.
Yeah.
And using that as like, okay, don't call me out or else I'm gonna go away. And you will not get that special connection with me. I'm a celebrity influencer. Think about that. Also, it's very funny when people like him, Andrew Tate, when the charges come out about being,
Mhm.
being harmful towards minors and underage people, suddenly family and their children mean a lot to them for some reason. They immediately, as if there's some kind of shield that if you're a family person, you will never do something like that. You don't even have the capacity to do something like that, when we know that maximum of the harm
Mhm.
that comes to children is from people they know in the family. So I would say to Dr. Disrespect's wife, take your baby and get out of that relationship. I would just say that. Supervised visits.
I'm jumping to 420 because that's a funny number, but also because I want to get him talking a little bit more in this. Unless Twitter breaks. Which is, standard for Twitter. Okay, I think I broke it. Oh, well, he goes on a rant about how it's this other guy's fault and not his fault. There
Yeah,
you go.
who's the other guy?
The
His split
Chris?
personality?
No, the person who called him out. The person who exposed it.
The industry's
he
changed so
spilled all
much.
the beans.
Your top tier gamer like me. You need to take a break from.
And then he talks about
Kind of
being
from
a top tier
everything,
He starts humble bragging.
I'm exhausted in being in front of the camera. I'm exhausted being on socials.
Okay, then fuck off.
The industry's changed so much.
That's
so
him
much
saying that
different
he
energy
can't
out
get
there,
away with
negative
shit
energy.
anymore.
The energy is
That's him.
negative now.
Like a fucking. That's like a fucking boomer, like boomer and the generation before that, who say, "Oh, it's so complicated now," because they can't get away with the bullshit that
Because
used
they
to
like
before.
don't be weird and sexual with minors in DMs. What? That's not new.
In my thing, I would actually, if I could, I would avoid being in DMs with a minor. As soon as I would
Yes.
know.
I've kicked
except
people.
if
I've
that
kicked people out of
minor-
the Discord. Somebody's been a minor, and I'm like,
Yes.
you can't be here. Like,
You can't be
I
here.
appreciate that you follow and you watch the channel. It's not for kids. You're a minor. You can't be in here.
Except if they are family, like my nieces and nephews, and they've come for help, like saying, "I failed this exam. I don't know how to tell my dad. Can you help me out?" Yeah, I'll help you with that, right? Break that news and stuff, and I'll let you. But I will supervise with your parents. They need to know what the fuck is going on, and as soon as I know that I've done my job, I'm out of there. What happened? You're laughing.
Bridge of the Divide said, "If you cancel me for being a creep, you won't get to see my content anymore. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it works for him."
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's holding that relationship hostage. He's like, you won't get to get that special connection with me if you keep on calling me out.
So,
And,
yeah, he goes on this whole sob story and then uses it to humble brag. But this is from September, so not too long afterward. Because he was supposed to be. This is when he was like announcing that he was going to take a break from streaming, right? An indefinite break, and that break lasted a whole week, 2 weeks, maybe. Because again, we're back to Osmond Gold recently said the exact same thing. He's going to adjust his streaming schedule so he's not streaming as much. Blah 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 blah. And yet here we are.
with no
There's
specifics.
a video out right now that says how he cleaned his house, and I'm like, ooh.
Oh wow, brilliant!
I haven't
wow.
watched
Should you
it yet.
Do you want a
but
cookie?
it's on my mind.
Do you want a cookie? I get it. When people are depressed, they stop looking after themselves and their surroundings. I get it, but no one will help you if you don't want that help. You need to help yourself.
Well, he didn't claim. Osmond Gold never claimed he was depressed. Osmond Gold was LARPing as a cockroach. It was part of his brand.
I don't know, because he did say that, like he was looking after his mother for a long time, and that affected him also. But maybe he's using it as an excuse now, just like Dr. Disrespect. I don't know, but I'm just saying in general, people do stop looking after themselves and their surroundings when they're in depression. I have done that. The thing is, if someone's offering you help, it's up to you whether you take that help or not.
Mhm.
And I would say, I don't know if he had depression or not. So I don't know. But if he had depression, and even if he took the help now, finally, even due to something bullshit he said, I'm okay with that. He got the help. But that doesn't mean what he said was not wrong. He's still wrong.
That's my
He's
issue
still an
with
idiot.
that's my issue with Osmond Gold. what you said and what you did was still wrong, and the fact that you're excusing it and saying that it's not wrong in the first place tells me that even if you are moving forward in some aspects, I'm not going to be satisfied until you actually admit and apologize for what you did. Even if you
And
don't do it again, because that lack of public acknowledgement is a lack of taking responsibility. But back to Dr. Disrespect. So this came out on September 6th. So like a month-ish later.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, June, July, August, September. 3 months later.
It has affected us on so many levels. Back in
The way he looks away
2020
from the camera.
and now in 2024.
2020 and 2024.
You okay, buddy?
Self-soothing.
Are you gonna cry?
And Cody Connors, I just have to say it again.
He was one. He
Why
was
would
one of
you
the
do
original
this?
Ones.
Why would you do this?
Like I said, this was handled professionally years ago. No fucking wrongdoing.
Nah.
But because of you, Cody?
Nah.
Stuff can be handled in the background, and that doesn't
People
mean
can
that
still have problem
everything
with
was
that.
fine. Yeah, that does not
You know-
mean there was no wrongdoing. It means it was swept under the rug. Those are different
dude.
things.
Yeah, dude. There's something called standards, morals, ethics, integrity, and some people who have children, they may not trust you anymore.
Mhm.
So, and they may feel ick when they're working with you, and also they may feel like they cannot trust you because of that behavior. So they separate themselves from you. It is the consequences of your actions. It will affect your branding. It will affect whatever you have set up, your company, whatever. It will affect it. You cannot remain immune to such things.
Well, and people in the chat are absolutely right. Yeah, Cody, how dare you make me groom that child? Yep, Twitch
Oh, God.
didn't want
Ugh.
it getting out. Yeah, Twitch didn't want it getting out. They swept it under the rug. That does not mean
You know
no
why?
wrongdoing, and Twitch was 100% in the wrong for doing that.
Yes. They were they were looking after their own asses. That's what they were doing,
Mhm.
basically. And or they
But it's
they wanted to
Cody's
get out of-
fault. It's
Yeah,
how
it's
dare
Co-
Cody protect children? How dare Cody let people know that facts exist, which Dr. Disrespect then admitted to in a post.
Yeah, how dare thee?
And like there's nothing in that
Don't
post
the
that is
man
like
protest too
sarcastic.
much.
It's not like he made a joke. It's not like that was
No.
not No.
So yeah, so this is like blaming other people for your own actions, and yeah, it's like, dude, consequences of your own actions. Deal with it.
Yeah, this
You
is
know the
yeah.
be-
And this is like
the
people
best thing
will
would have been-
respond to this and say like, well, if you think there's something wrong, why don't you go to the police? It's because that's not how anything works, and you know it. You know that that's
Nope.
not how anything works.
Yeah, and we don't know that, they went to police and the police said there's not enough evidence to pursue something. And just because this isn't evidence enough to pursue something, sorry, doesn't mean that something wrong didn't happen, something improper didn't happen.
Or how do you even know that the police aren't already working on it? And they're not going to
Yeah.
tell you that they're working on it because as soon as they tell you they're
It has
working on it, it
happened.
alerts the people that are being investigated. Happens with the FBI all the time.
And-
They don't tell you. Why would they tell you?
It has happened. It has happened with YouTubers previously.
Yep.
They have been under an investigation for 2 years, and then they're traveling, and then they land in America, and then they get arrested at
Yep.
the airport
Mhm.
because their arrest warrant is out or something. But it's not like in the news and papers.
Yep.
Then it gets into the news and papers when they get arrested at the airport. So yeah, it can take some time for investigations.
Mhm.
It's been 4 years. People can say, oh, it's 4 years. Yeah, it can take a lot of time.
Yep.
It can take a lot of time.
We just lost. Fuck, man.
What'd you lose? What'd you
Consequences
lose?
of your action, baby. Go on.
Unfortunately, we have to lay off people from Midnight Society.
So he doesn't even say what he lost, but
Midnight
is
Society.
complaining that Midnight Society has to lay people off. Do they? Do you? And that's Cody's fault? Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
It's the same thing that Andrew Tate did, isn't he?
Yeah,
Because of you, Cody.
because of you, Cody. No. No.
Oh, no,
you
no, no,
did
no.
the
Oh,
thing.
No, no, no.
You're the bad person.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Dumb fuck. Seriously. Oh god. Dead air.
Touch, 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 touch.
Dead air.
Mm.
Dead air.
Ooh.
You know, through all this, we are where we are.
Hey, I got a question. Dr. Disrespect is supposed to be a character. Is he supposed to be in character right now?
I don't know.
There's
Maybe he
way
is.
there is way too much crossover between Dr. Disrespect and not Dr. Disrespect. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like there's too much crossover that he is just the meme now. It's not
Yeah.
really a character. It's
It's
like
like, you know-
Bruce Wayne is the mask. I'm actually Batman.
Please don't spoil Bruce Wayne and Batman for me, please.
Oh my bad.
And like a fucking man, I'll accept it.
Are you?
But I don't
Then
accept
do.
sitting quietly by and let these idiots attack me with false accusations. No.
Oh, honey.
For all these doc
What was
haters out there
false?
too, oh man. The ones that project and project and project and project and worry about everyone else's problems, right? I can't understand that mindset. I could care less. We've always stayed in our lane. But somehow
No.
This is the same shit that Andrew Tate did and like Fresh and Fit did with ABBA and Preach when they called them out. They're like, stay in
Yeah.
your lane. You know, don't point our bad behavior out. And when people point their bad behavior out, this is how they act, which is, I must say, is
Like
very
a petulant
very
child.
yeah, it's very brave of Cody to call him out. This is what we want. Call out people amongst you.
That's
who
also
do these
not.
things.
That's
People-
also not what projection is.
No.
Projection is when you take the thing that you're doing and put it and project it onto somebody else.
Yeah.
Not just being interested or calling out or caring about what somebody else is doing.
Yeah.
He's just getting it wrong and then saying it over and over and over again to make it sound like he was right. Or convince people that
What-
what he's saying is correct.
What about our faces? What happened? Did we make like memeable faces again?
We all just
Go
like
with
we
it.
both just rolled our eyes. Like
Oh, okay, and we like
projection,
passed
and we
into
both went,
another dimension or something.
"Oh, here we go.
somehow,
Okay.
some way, these people, they just get in our lane. For all you doc haters, I'm sure you'll dissect all of this and
Doc
still
haters?
find a way to publicly criticize me.
Hello.
Hey, hello,
Hi,
hi,
hello.
Do what you need to do.
moron.
Okay, thanks.
I'll say this isn't for you.
Okay.
This was for my team
Your team.
today, my community, my friends, la familia that have supported.
Okay. Here's a problem.
2 minutes have already passed. He has said nothing of significance in this fucking video.
No, he's just tried to blame somebody else for his fucking problems. And then
And send his
claimed he
fucking
was
fans
gonna
after them.
take it like a man. And then he's
Yeah,
like, but
right.
I'll accept it like a man. And then turned around and then described how he's not going to accept
Why
it.
are you whining and moaning like a little bitch?
We don't hate your character, dude. That's a really good point. Triceratops.
Yeah.
Okay, so one thing that I want to point out about here, what he said here was problematic, right? Let me just roll it back.
That have supported me. And I'm not denying the exchange of whispers
Oh, hold on.
Oh,
Wait,
here
that
we
is-
go.
supported
Wait,
me.
wait.
And I'm
Oh.
not denying
Yeah,
God.
today,
further
my
back.
community,
Here, this
do
is
what you need to
Yeah.
do.
He rolls all this
I'll
together.
say this isn't for you.
Not for the haters.
This was for my team
Team,
today, my community,
community,
my friends,
friends,
la familia
La
that have
Familia.
supported.
So he just rolled the people who watch him, the people who work for him, and his family, all and a team as if they are one homogenous group. That
And
is
that-
toxic as fuck. And parasocial.
Yes. And in that way, what he's done is he's dragged everyone with him. He's like, oh, I did that. You like me?
You're all
work with
attached
me?
to me. Yeah.
You're all you enabled that somehow.
And you're going down
And
with
you're
my ship.
responsible. Yeah, you are responsible for it too.
Yeah.
That's what he's trying to do,
Absolutely.
which is very unfair to your fucking,
And he's looking
followers
at
and
it trying
subscribers.
to encourage, because at this point there were a lot of his fan base and a lot of the YouTubers, like Manya mentioned, hadn't decided what they thought about this yet. They were like, because this was only September. So,
Me.
So
And I'm not
What he's
denying the
doing is-
exchange of whispers, champs. I'm not
let me
denying
just
that.
finish this thought.
Yep.
What he's doing is he's putting his audience on a back foot.
Yeah.
Now he's asking them to defend him. because
Yes.
now they feel like they have to defend him because he has rolled them all into one, and he's like, "You are with me, so you
We're
are somehow
family, and
responsible."
family sticks
And
together no matter what,
yeah,
and we have a special
yes,
relationship. Yada yada yada.
this is very manipulative, and now his subscribers and audience will think that they have to defend his actions. They have to find a way
Mhm.
to justify it or say that it's not that wrong or something like that. That's what's happening here. This is what manipulation looks like.
Yep.
Friends,
Damn.
La Familia, that have supported me. And I'm not denying the exchange of whispers, champs. I'm not denying that to all of you out there.
Okay.
It looks bad. I have no way of knowing if the
Looks
Twitch user
bad?
thought our exchange of whispers was inappropriate. If it was,
He's not denying that he was in whispers with a minor, being inappropriate. But he's saying he doesn't know if Twitch viewed it as inappropriate or not.
Dude, you don't have your contract with them. I don't know what else that should indicate.
It doesn't matter. So now he's back to talking about why he was banned from Twitch or why he wasn't banned from Twitch. And he's saying he doesn't know if it's because of this thing that he's not denying
yeah.
now all of a sudden. But if you look at
Yeah.
this, you are stupid. What evidence do you have that he is guilty? It went to
Okay.
court, a fucking court, and he was cleared of all allegations, but Mini Dum Dum thinks he's guilty. He said he had inappropriate jokes with someone who wasn't even a minor. That's not
wow.
what he said. It was all
all-
set up by Twitch jealous employees.
Oh yeah.
Bro,
yeah,
learn
yeah.
to think it was all bait. No minor was involved. He
How did
admitted
you
it
know that?
actually. He just said it was bait and has denied everything with facts. In this clip, he literally says, I'm not denying this. There's nothing you can do in these situations for people. What in the fuck?
Yeah. I guess, like, trolls be trolling. They will come out and take advantage of such, and people who want to take advantage and gain something from this.
So this
So,
was
yeah.
from June, but apparently he was getting exposed by a trans sex worker who claimed she was promised partnership in exchange for free cam shows. In the same year he was talking to a minor. He blocked the worker after receiving the cam shows.
Hey, listen. Have your shows. Pay your fucking people. Pay her. You look after your people, right? That's what you say. She gave you a service. Pay her for it. You fucking baka.
But here we go,
This is-
immediately into
yeah.
transphobia.
Yeah.
The most important part isn't whether or not Dr. Disrespect stiffed this sex worker for the work that they did. It's whether or not that Dr. Disrespect knew this person was trans when they contacted them.
That's also another thing, isn't it?
No, that's
That's, like, what was-
transphobia.
No, that's transphobia. I know it. Like, if that was the reason why he did that, then shame on you, bud. Shame on you. I'm getting out of the camera frame again.
So anyway, up to today, October 31st, so this is from yesterday, Dr. Disrespect received $20,000 in donations last month. YouTube recently denied Dr. Disrespect's appeal for monetization, and he can reapply in 60 days.
So, he doesn't have Twitch anymore. He doesn't have Discord anymore, and YouTube is also like, fuck you. You want to stay here and make content, fine, do that, but we are not going to give you monetization. No, that's not how it works. We don't want our
So
advertisers.
his fans are donating to him like he's a fucking charity case.
Yeah, 20,000 in a month. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. Like, this is a fucking joke, right? And somebody pointed out a while ago, they pointed this out in September, Dr. Disrespect proves once and for all that cancel culture is a myth in this industry. Popular streamer with wife and children uses his power/influence to try to get with people. Admitted to inappropriately messaging a minor. Currently streaming to 150,000 plus people. I'm all for second chances, but the way him and his community are going about it is really gross. No apologizing, no accountability, and dismissing any criticism as cancel culture, and how he... how he's sticking it to the haters is deplorable. We are overcorrecting as a society, and it's really sad to see. And I think
I
this
don't think so.
person,
This
Jay Overrated here, made a really good point.
It's a good point. I don't know about the overcorrecting part. Maybe that they are very quick to forgive and just move on.
I think he's
That I
trying to
think
say overcorrection as in, like, we're willing to give more of a chance even though there's nothing because people are too afraid of
understood.
cancel culture being too prevalent.
Understood.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I think that's
That's what the thing is. People always go about, oh,
Mhm.
why don't as a society we do something about it, right? And when society does something about it, oh, you're overreacting.
right.
Excuse me?
But here we are, $20,000 in donations last month.
Yeah.
This is via his Streamlabs. So the people that are currently enabling him to make money right now is Streamlabs.
Yeah. How long is it before Streamlab kicks him off? How long? End of this year or start or end of first quarter of next year? Anyone want to bet?
A one-time
Okay.
reoccurring 100, 100,
Oh
50,
my
50,
God.
50, 50.
Damn. $100. Damn, dude. For this motherfucker. Ugh.
Right? So I'm just like, listen, should the guy make money doing a job? Sure, but is it reasonable for, like, let's see, how many people? Can I see the number of live viewers? Oh, it's on YouTube.
Yeah, he must have
Let's
streamed through
take a look.
Streamlabs and YouTube.
Yeah. He's live right now.
Oh, really?
Shader.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm just gonna mute him because I'm not trying to steal his stuff right now. 20,859 people watching.
Yeah. And this is not him, like, this is him flaunting to YouTube. This is what you're missing out. This is what you're missing out on. That's why he's streaming.
Yeah.
In his
Well,
attempt
and
to
he's still
convince
making money
YouTube.
doing it because they're just sending the money through Streamlabs, and Streamlabs, for whatever reason, hasn't cut him off. So at that point, the only people we can blame is Streamlabs for not taking this into account, because there's literally nothing has made it reasonable to me to suspect that he's not still a danger to minors.
Yeah. Cancel culture, if it's becoming if cancel culture is that someone is facing consequences of their actions, yes, that's what cancel culture is and should be.
Yeah, protecting
seen
minors is
other
a pretty reasonable thing to get canceled on.
Yes. It doesn't matter whether it was 1, 2, 3, 4, even 1 counts.
Can anybody say P. Diddy?
Yeah. And it always starts from 1. Always starts from 1. So 1 also counts. And these people, like, people apologizing, making apologetics for Dr. Disrespect, they treat everything as numbers.
Mhm.
And it's really, really icky. Like, human beings are not numbers. Don't do that.
Well, when you assault
So-
somebody, when do you become an assaulter? Once. It only takes one, because that's not something people do or society finds acceptable. But
RNGD Gaming,
Yeah.
RNGD Gaming from the live chat said, Streamlabs don't have the best public image. Remember the OBS crap? Also, them
Oh,
ripping
yeah.
off other companies' IP. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, we do remember
Yep.
that. They
Absolutely.
try to come up with Streamlabs and try to make people pay for it, and people are like, "Fuck you, we're gonna go with OBS."
Yep. Streamlabs already is kind of dirty to begin with. A little bit of a dirty word.
So
But I
that's
mean,
why I was.
I feel like it's reasonable to hold Streamlabs accountable for enabling this shit. Because it's at this point now, even if you are like, okay, well, maybe the minor thing wasn't a big deal. Already, I feel like you're starting off on the wrong foot. But even if you were going to do that, you've now got this issue of toxic harassment. You've got dangerous rhetoric. You've got, like, as if Dr. Disrespect wasn't directing his fans to go and harass this Chris individual.
Cody, yeah.
Cody, yeah. But yeah, you see what I'm saying? Can we go back to when we all agreed predators were bad and should suffer all consequences for the depravity? That'd be great, wouldn't it? Imagine that. In a world where, no, if you're a predator towards children, if you do inappropriate shit with a minor at all, ever, you're axed. Like, no, you're not allowed to be here. That'd be great. That'd be great. Because it's not like Streamlabs or YouTube or Twitch couldn't make money off of a different person. Mr. Beast having the same problem, right? He's got a predator in his midst that he enables and shuffles him around so he can be there. Right? It's not unusual, but the problem is like there's no why? Monio, why do people like this get popular and then why are they allowed to stay popular? It's not like people won't just find somebody new to watch.
It's like there are no other options. Like the platforms are not filled with streamers, other streamers, that you can go to. No, this guy. Oh
Right?
God.
This guy whose most of his personality is in his mustache? Like, are we real?
Right.
Is this real?
That's a good one.
Like,
His whole. Oh God. I think so. It's all about that, about the sunken cost fallacy, also, isn't it? People have invested so much
yeah,
emotions
but
in this.
YouTube shouldn't have, and Twitch shouldn't have. They're companies. YouTube doesn't have to allow Dr. Disrespect to stream at all. They're denying him monetization, but he's still allowed on the platform. Same with Fresh and Fit.
And he can, and because he is able to put out a Streamlabs via YouTube. He can still earn money via YouTube, so that they're still enabling it.
And YouTube still makes money from people watching him. It's just he doesn't make that money.
Yeah.
So
it's all about money.
It's a toxic fucking cycle of just greed.
Yeah.
I'd like to blame it on Trump granting permission to the worst behaviors, but it's more than just him. I think that is a reasonable connection. It's definitely more than just that, but that is certainly a pretty large factor. Having a commander-in-chief in America being like a known sex pest and rapist, and people thinking that that's okay. I mean, the same with like Bill Clinton, right? Like people are still cool with Bill Clinton, and everybody's like, "Why are we cool with Bill Clinton? Can we not?"
And why is it his wife's fault that he cheated? That's also another thing. People like when
Why do we know the
it?
woman? Why do we know the woman's name? You mean Hillary?
Yeah. Sorry.
Why do we know the woman's name? The intern that Bill Clinton took advantage of. Why do we know her name? We shouldn't. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. And also, like, why is it Hillary's fault? Like, when she was running for presidential election, she was just blamed for whatever Bill Clinton did. That's what the strategy was of the other side, and it was like, and I kept asking myself, what the fuck was she supposed to do?
Especially if it's something she's not even supposed to know about it.
Yeah, he's a grown fucking adult. He's making his own decisions. What the fuck she is supposed to do?
Divorce him.
Tie him down and
divorce him.
Yeah, that should have been. She should have, in my opinion. Like, if someone cheated on me, I was just like, oh, fuck you, dude.
I don't know enough about their circumstances to make that call.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think it's gross. I think Dr. Disrespect is gross. We have a whole thing about Jordan Peterson for next week.
Yeah.
We found Jordan Peterson talking to Richard Dawkins, talking about dragons being real.
Oh, that was, oh my god. But I was really, really impressed with what do you say? What's his name? Dawkins. Yeah, Richard Dawkins. Yeah, for taking on Jordan and keeping on track and keeping like, yeah, okay. And the moderator, what's his name? The moderator's name?
I don't know.
Do we know?
I don't remember.
He's a very good YouTuber, but the
Are you
moderator
talking about
also,
Alex O'Connor?
Yeah, Alex O'Connor. He was moderating their interview. I know there's some shit, but he kept him on track and
Alex.
he didn't let
Alex had
Jordan go on tangents.
Alex had a conversation with Destiny recently about voter ID.
Yeah. I saw that. It was yeah.
No, well, we might be saying that dragons aren't real, but Jordan Peterson is saying dragons are real.
Yeah, that was like, huh? Oh god. Okay, where can I get my
There's also like a
dragon
lot
then?
of cringe around trans stuff with Richard Dawkins, and I haven't seen a whole lot of him being confronted in like the online.
They have their
I've seen
problems, man.
people like shitting on him on Twitter, or like, but I haven't seen anybody like have a conversation like a debate style like he did with Jordan Peterson.
Yeah. Hey, Alex.
And I wonder, yeah, that would be a really good conversation to have.
Go for it.
Tate versus psychologists. Yeah, I linked that. I linked that in the Discord.
I
There's a Tate versus psychologist. I have Logan Paul interviewing Donald Trump, and I've been so busy with so many things that I haven't even gotten to that yet.
I
There's
went
so
through
much
some of it.
dumb shit happening this year. Like I can't hold all these idiots.
I I went through some of it, and yeah, some things were very revealing about him, obviously, and
Yep.
some things were like, yeah, you're just bullshitting, man. But the psychologist, as far as I watched, I still don't know whether he was doing this whole thing in an honest way or was there any dishonesty behind this. I don't know, but it revealed a lot, and I guess he did his job, in my opinion, you could say. Yeah.
Okay, so channel announcement. The channel is going to be splitting into two
Ooh.
different things. I'm going to give you guys get the super secret advanced copy. I am currently doing like diving my brain into YouTube SEO, like search engine optimization, and doing all the tags and everything, and getting everything set up and all the descriptions done on all the previous videos as I move things off of this channel and on to the other one. So if you have links that are going to things on this channel, those links will still work. I'm just going to unlist the videos. I'm not going to remove them, so that way they're still easy to find if you need to find them somewhere. But also, they're going to be public there. So I'm really going to need your guys' help on this because this is a brand new from scratch channel. So if you want to jump on over there and subscribe if you enjoy our educational style content, if you like the shit posting, stay here. Here is where the shit posting is going to remain. But tomorrow the stream for the philosophy show will stream on both channels. So hopefully, if I can get it to work, I will be trying my darndest. And if you could really, really, really do me the favor of grabbing that, let's do this. Woo! Hey, get out of here!
God.
Hey, get out of here!
I-
Get your face off my face. There we go.
I put that
Thank you
channel
so
back
much
in.
for linking the channel. If you guys want to go and subscribe over there, I haven't modded anybody yet still, so it's on its way. There's only
Good.
2 videos there right now. I'm slowly hopefully there's going to be I'm going to try and release 1 video a day until everything is released. But things will be schedules, and any stream is going to be a new stream. Anything else is going to be backlog that's making its way on there. So if you haven't seen older stuff or are interested in some of that stuff, please by all means give it a watch and leave me a comment and like it and hit the bell, because that's how the algorithm picks these things up, and now that's how that channel is going to go. It has to get to 1,000 subscribers and it has to get to 4,000 watch hours before it can be monetized, and I'm hoping I can get there
Yeah.
pretty quick.
Also, can you maybe pin that link to the chat? I guess
Oh yeah.
that would be helpful, isn't it?
Yes. So I'm working on a ton of stuff trying to get that together. There's going to be lots of shorts will be on there. There's going to be a ton of videos are going to come out as I'm getting through the backlog. Some older stuff, some newer stuff. The new streams will be going out starting tomorrow, and I'm going to low-key kind of announce that I have a really a pretty solidified penciled date with Slice Spartane and Fight the Flat Earth, and that's going to be over there. So
Ooh.
if you liked like Debate Hub and the news show, and you want to see more debates and discussions, because I haven't really been able to do very many since I started focusing on the court stuff. But now that court stuff is a little bit more out of my hands, and I don't really necessarily need to do much of anything, and that's basically wrapped up on my end, I get to go dive right back into debates and discussions. So I'm gonna be
Ha 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 ha. Yeah.
So we're gonna be back over that.
Just a
But I'm
just a
going.
question.
That stuff's gonna be over there. Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So our unnamed tavern will also go there.
Tavern's going over there. It's not going
Rum
to
and
like.
Coke?
Rum and Coke's gonna stay here.
Okay.
Rum and Coke's gonna stay here. Dumbfeck Friday is going to stay here. The microbrew, the tavern. The microbrew might get a new name. The microbrew, the tavern, the volcano show, any debates that we have and discussions and interviews, all going on over there, because those are all like, educational and topical and about that.
Political
Here
and all that.
is me shitposting about like whatever the
Shit
fuck.
fuckery on this channel, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
dumb fucks are staying here. The only thing I haven't decided on is where my reading of the Project 2025 is gonna go.
Yeah, right. That's a doozy.
I
You're
don't
like,
know.
I
I'm
think
not sure.
I think you should wait and see how your other videos react to the algorithm, and based on that, you can decide where it goes.
Yeah, I can always start duo streaming it with any luck. I think. I think so. The first tavern. So things happening in November and December are going to happen on both channels as we make the transition over to the other one, and then from January onward, everything that's like considered educational should be on the other channel.
Brilliant.
No, why not both? I mean, I guess I could.
You're
I could do that.
YouTube doesn't like that. They might
Yeah.
actually strike one of the channels for like
Yeah.
misusing the content. Yeah. so,
Yeah,
nah,
you got to be a little bit careful
don't
about
risk
that.
that. Yeah, don't risk it. Because people have done it in the past
Risk
where
it,
they
risk it.
have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to be
Yeah,
careful about
people
stuff.
have done it. Yeah, and yeah, you don't want to do that.
Yep.
So
But that's the goal. That's what we're working on. I'd like to get monetized over there ASAP, but we'll see. However long it takes to get to 1,000 subscribers and then 4,000 watch hours. I don't think the watch hours are going to be hard. I think the subscriber number will be the hard.
yes, I think so too.
So if you guys want to do me a favor and swing on over by there and share it with your friends if you think it is content that they would be interested in. We talk about a lot of stuff. It's a lot of different topics. It's a lot of like higher end things, lower end things. There's always going to be a fart joke in there, almost guaranteed. So expect to see some of the content coming out of that starting tomorrow. You might see something go live
Brilliant.
over there today, but don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Shh, you saw nothing. That's all I got. You got anything, Manya?
Not really. I'm still on a holiday, so that's awesome. I'm still enjoying myself. So I've got some time on myself to get some other projects done. So we will focus on that. But apart from that, I'm just here, hanging around.
Nice.
So just let me know if.
Look, my hair looks like ice cream.
Ooh, ice cream, chillin', chillin', ice cream.
I look like a cone
Ice
dip.
cream, chillin', chillin', ice
Da Vinci?
cream.
I love those guys. Those guys are so funny. Mert today. There's not gonna be a Mert today because I'm gonna spend today like just busting ass and getting all this shit done. Same with Saturday, same with Sunday, and then Mert will again open on Monday. 4 p.m.
Brilliant.
Mert opens on Twitch if you like Mert. The VODs of Mert will also be here. The art VODs will also be here as well. So if you're looking for any of that stuff and you're not on Twitch, it's staying here.
on this channel.
Discord later. Yes. By the way, I'm gonna be in Discord after this. I'm gonna like go run around, do a couple of things, but within 20 minutes after we're done here, I will be in the Discord working on some of this stuff. So if you're curious about the process and what I'm up to, feel free to join me in there. I'm gonna be looking at some stuff, watching some stuff, checking some stuff
That's
out.
good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
But yeah, this is
It's
a
been a
little bit of
while.
shorter one today. I know, right? It's been a little while. Been a while.
Yeah. And I like it. It's a shorter one today.
Sorry?
And we focused on. I like it. It's shorter today, and we focused on one topic, and just because I think so, there should be a standalone video about this and this behavior and all that stuff. So
All
this
wrapped into
works as
one.
that.
Yeah, I think so too. Let us know in the comments down below, and if you do really want to help out the channel, I appreciate everybody who donates or gives out monetarily. You guys are listed down below, and I appreciate you forever. And also, if you're not able to support the channel by any kind of monetary means, either super chats or becoming a member, please feel free to like and share and leaving a comment. You'd be amazed how much that does for leaving a comment. If everybody watching right now goes to that channel and leaves one comment on the video, that'd be 21 comments already. Yeah, we're done. We're short today. We already did it.
Nice.
But yeah, that's like a little bit of a channel update. So if you guys want to go head over there, leave me a comment. There's about to be like a big dump of content. And like
Brilliant.
just even if you just like play in the background and like
Huh?
as that content is coming out, if you guys could give me a watch, give me a like,
Ah.
give me a help me, please. Thank you. I'm working really hard. Subscribed for now. Yeah. Type out leaving a comment is too much work.
Oh god.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, thank you guys so much. We're gonna get on out of here. We'll see you in the Discord.
See you
Let's rolling
soon.
around on the floor.
I'm getting judgmental looks from Dr. Proton also. I need to deal with that too.
All right.
Um,
Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. Fuck Dr. Disrespect and fuck these platforms and fuck all these people making
And
these shitty ass
slurs, yeah.
arguments.
and apologetics and apologizes. Yeah, fuck you guys.
How about if you want to support, you want to be like, oh well, this guy can be redeemed, or oh well, we can definitely like let people move on and like
I
repent
can fix
and do better.
him.
Then fine, let them apologize first, and then we can talk.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Cheers. Hello.
Welcome back to Don't Feck Friday. Don't Feck Friday.